How you doing? I'm doing all right. It's a little warm today. Oh no.
Ain't gotta feel like this all the time.
I know my blood's got to thicken up a little bit. It's starting though. It's going back.
Just a memory question. When you came back in here after you took the job, what was the first memory of playing on that field that you had?
It was emotional. Yeah, it was. Just the first game. I think it's the first game that I played in. I think it was Oregon State. After my ratio year, it was the first game. But it was like when I first came to Lincoln, I was lost. I was like, this place has changed. It's really grown as a city, and the facilities are top notch. But it was just a great feeling. Just to be back. Just to be back and my friends and everybody, that's here, they welcome me back, and it's like, just being able to bring your family here, and I wouldn't, like I told my wife, I said I wouldn't bring my family here if this wasn't a good place and good people. We could have went other places, but at the end of the day, I think Scott's got this program going in the right directions. No, they don't have the wins yet, and we will get the wins. But I think he's got it going in the right directions, and we got to tweak some things and get some things better. But I think for the most part that we're on the right track. And you lose some games, you lost some close ones, and in the game of football you come up short. Now we'll look at the cut-ups and we'll see why we came up short, and figure it out and try not to come up short in the future.
Thank you. I mean, you've really paid your dues in this business. Wayne State, Alabama State, Central Oklahoma, Langston, Alabama State. Because of that, does it make this feel more satisfying being an LSU coach now and Nebraska coach?
Well, in this profession, a lot of guys talk about, coaching at their alma mater, and every coach don't get that opportunity. And Scott gave me that opportunity, and I knew I was coming back here in the beginning of the season. I just had that feeling. My mom was like, go where God wants you to go. Don't go where you want to go. But everything at my mouth was just Nebraska, and watching those games at 12 o'clock, and we played at 6. At LSU we played at 6. It was just like, it was draining. Just watching it. Because you was in tune with it. Like at the end of the day, this is my school. I'm gonna support Nebraska, for the rest of my life, no matter where I'm coaching at. Because without the University of Nebraska, without Nebraska State and the fans and the people here, I wouldn't be sitting here with you today. They gave me a foundation. They accepted me for who I was, and just was surrounded with great people when I came here.
How many opportunities? Do you have other opportunities? How many opportunities?
Well, I think when you coach at a SEC school and you're known as a recruiter, and I'm okay with that. People say, "Oh, you're known as a recruiter." Well, you know what? I never seen a bad coach with good players, and I never seen a good coach with bad players. So I don't mind being known as a recruiter because I know I can coach football. I know that's the reason I'm here to coach football. But just yes, we had opportunities. We had opportunities, but didn't entertain them. Entertain probably one of them. And right when I took this job, we had another opportunity. But we were set on coming here.
Did you follow Nebraska that closely before, or is it just this season when you kind of had thought that you might come here, that you always would like games a year? Or?
I never could come to games because I was coaching, but I always followed them from when Solich was let go, and I was kind of bitter for that. And then Bo, and I got a chance to work with Bo at LSU, and then Coach Callahan, I think there was Coach Raleigh. So yes, I follow Nebraska. I see the pain, with some of the losses because, they never lost like this. But, I always followed it, and always supported it. Try to be positive with it all the time. Even though it wasn't going our way, I would never, talk down about it, because I know that this place can eventually get back to where we was.
But this was important for you just to coach here at some point in your career.
It was important to me. Yes, it was. It was. You always want a chance to, like say, coach at your alma mater, but now you have a chance to come back and bring light back to the program. And I truly believe, like I said before, Scott's got it going in the right direction. But we got to tweak some things. You got to tweak some things, and I think once you do that, you're going to be fine. I think the kids in the building. I think they're excited on the offense side of the ball. Like I heard Scott say, just new faces gives you a breath of fresh air. And my personality is a little different, than Lube. Lube is a little, laid back, and I'm more hands on, and making sure that everybody's held accountable in that room. And
How do you anticipate, I mean, how much of the Big Ten do you have to learn?
I mean, they're playing football. They play football. I think you have to learn it, and I've been watching it. Watching the defense. But like I said, I watch Nebraska games, so I see coverages and I see what everybody does. And it's a physical conference. It's a physical conference, and it's a better conference than some people think. And I think everybody thinks just when you say Big Ten, I think they say Ohio State. But I think this is a really good conference. We're on a really good side. I think Wisconsin's a big-time program, Iowa, and Minnesota. PJ does a good job up there. I'm excited. I'm excited to be in the Big Ten, and the SEC was tough. The SEC every Saturday you had to strap up, but the same thing here. You got to strap up every Saturday.
You and Trevor were teammates at one point, right?
Yes, sir.
A couple years. Did that help that he's athletic director?
It helped. It helped. It helped. But I think it helped because I knew what Trev was thinking. I knew Trev was thinking, hey, let me go back and let me see if we can get this thing back on track. And I didn't have to talk to him about it. I spoke to him one time during the process. It was just Scott and I and Matt talking. But it helped a lot, knowing that he was the athletic director.
It's the nature of your recruiting pitch now changes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you sell Nebraska now, especially, considering the record?
Mm-hmm. Well, I tell them that everybody's going to have facilities. Everybody's going to have big stadiums, locker rooms. I sell the people in the building, and I sell the people in the state of Nebraska because it's really good people there. And some of these kids come from environments where it's not a lot of good people there. Some of them come from inner cities where you have to lock your door. I'm thinking you still probably don't have to lock your door here. You can leave your keys in the car. That's what I remember. And it's a safe place. And I think you sell that to kids, but you also sell them that come be a part of something special. The attention that you're going to get when you're here. Because in this state, it's one team. You don't have to have LSU, Tulane, then you got the Saints, you got Nebraska. And that's the attention that you're going to get. And we all know these kids these days, they need attention. They want attention. So they can get all the attention that they want.